Thanksgiving, David, lots of Americans will be plotting their big shopping trip as they eat their meals. Oh, our family.
Oh, that's just like you, Liz.
Oh, that's exactly like me. Take a good look, everyone.
June Cleaver.
You'll never see that. Well, you'll see the burnt turkey if I got my hands on it. But Black Friday comes early. Who's the guy next to me? Not David. That's Tom Lydon. Black Friday comes early. It starts Thursday this time around. Tom Lydon says this is an opportunity to play ETFs, and he also says Cyber Monday is key to watch. But it's a first on Fox Business. Global Trends Investments President Tom Lydon joining us. You looked really happy there until you tried the food.
Oh.
I know you're a great cook, Liz.
Yeah, I'm a great order of cooking. Okay, so,
right.
You know, people can go, they can buy a tablet or a Kindle for a couple $100s, or they can buy some shares in ETFs, which have the opportunity to grow versus lose their value. I mean, that's the whole premise of this segment, is it not?
That's right. Well, you know, retail Americans are dusting off their credit cards, and they're hopefully going to do some damage this holiday season. The retailers hope so, at least.
Right.
But there are different ways you can go about doing it. So first, the Spider Retail ETF has a cross-section of 96 different retailers from across the country, and that's an equal weight. So it's not cap-weighted, it's equal weight. So if you feel like retailers across the board are going to do well, this is one ETF to consider.
Okay, what are some of the names in there? Because that's the way that people say, well, I want to buy Apple, but I also want to buy Macy's.
That's it. So it's going to have things like Dillard's. It's going to have specialty retailers like Tiffany's. I know you've never been there, Liz.
Never in my
there's
life.
Also, but a whole cross-section of not just specialty retailers, but also big box retailers as well, right across the board. But if you want to get a little more specialized, there's consumer discretionary ETF, also by State Street Spiders, that has a cross-section of retailers and media. A lot of media companies do very well over the course of the holiday season, companies like Comcast. And then finally, this is my favorite, although one of the smallest in the group, it's the Market Vectors Retail ETF. And this is all pretty much big box oriented. It's the Targets, it's the Home Depots, it's the Walmarts.
And some of those are going to participate way earlier than normal. They'll be opening at certain points on Thursday versus Friday. I mean, we just had the head of eBay Mobile on, and he's starting at 5:23 p.m. That's when they've actually pinpointed that we all finished that lovely burnt turkey that I made in the picture. But, you know, he believes that people are starting on that day. So is it those companies that have that ability to get out there early that really may have a better pop for their stock?
I think you're right. Not only are they going to open early, but also they have bigger deals that are going on. And on top of that, Liz, I'm not sure about you, but after I stuff myself with turkey and have a little nap, when I sit down and watch some football, I'm going to pull out my laptop, or I'm going to pull out my iPad, and I'm going to start looking at some of those deals. They're offering free shipping, so you're going to see more online shopping this year, guaranteed. And on top of that, we are at the tipping point where more Americans are accessing the internet with mobile devices and smartphones as opposed to desktops and laptops. So shopping just won't be done online in your office. It'll also be done when you're driving in the back seat of the car. So we're looking forward to hopefully good holiday numbers.
Okay, I'm going to ask a question that every kid in America would hate that I ask. But Tom, if you were buying for a kid, and you had the opportunity to buy him either a $50 Furby or whatever they cost, or a $50 stock or a share in something, what would you get them? What's the better value?
Well, right now, and you know, people might hate me for this, but Apple has been crunched, and I think they're going to do record numbers over the holiday season. So if you missed out on the opportunity to buy Apple stock for your kid or grandchild, I think now's the time.
Now's the time. Yep, and you can give them a little value versus just something that may break or get uncool in 6 months, as we know Apple tends to do now with their new versions. Good to see you, Tom. Happy holidays.
Great seeing you. You too, Liz.
Thank you. Tom Lydon, Global Trends Investments President.